Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is so dead. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside a rub and cheat, and not press the poor. Make up what I seen to. Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out and sell out Babylon. They give man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead and can sell out Rasta and sell out, I sell out Babylon. Yes, stop on the Friday. You might throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Too long in our little ghetto. Run, keep going on, let's protest. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just a try and I say watch a man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I she never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night, we gonna bust down Babylon walls. Prepare every the way. Prepare every the way for jumping. Let's go. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Say Rastafari. War and crime. And do the righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Save all people. And we love Jah. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. We love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all people. Put time away. Put time away again. Listen.
Yeah.
So just as I and I say watch a man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while we penalize. Day or night, we gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare every the way. Prepare every the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime. And build up righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all. And we love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Preserve all. Me love Jah.
The reaction to the brutal and unlawful killing of a 4-year-old in our country really depends on who pulled the trigger. JDF is in their element, the shoot to kill element, not the rescue us from disaster element, as we had problem with the debilitating JDF during Hurricane Melissa. But when it comes to pointing guns at us, then you can always depend on the JDF to be in their element. We have come out this morning for everybody. The government, the opposition, and the high and mighty. Line them up this morning for us, please. We're going to line them up for you this morning, because while we are grieving, all of them are in silence. Don't you feel grief-stricken by anger by what happened on the first day of the year? Even though the government is hooting his horns about no recorded murder on the last day of the year, the government makes sure the year started in a bloodbath, not by the gangs and the dons, but by our law enforcement. Minister, peace. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls. Good morning. After what we learned of the January killing, it's no longer a Happy New Year, is it? Because I don't think you could say that to Browning, the mother of the 4-year-old who was brutally slain, clutching to his teddy bear with his organs blown out by bullets from the government. It's no longer Happy New Year, is it? Honor to everybody. Lynette Jenkins, Wayne Evans, Colleen, good morning. Pamela Akola, good morning. Good morning. Paul Johnson. Good morning, Debbie Jarvis TV. Good morning, Violet Watson. Miss Jam Uptown, good morning. Because it's the handle that has been shown to me now, I don't even know who people are. Because some people handle are different from their names. Sterling Foster, good morning, and welcome. Lynette Jenkins, good morning. Evan Miller, good morning, Reginald Brown, Gold Watson, good morning, and welcome everyone. It cannot be a happy new year, is it? It cannot be business as usual, where the government takes over the reign of illegal and brutal killing. Young DT World Wagwan. The government takes over the reign of brutality in the country from the gangs. The government takes over the murder tirade. So when the murder count happen, the murder tirade of the government don't add up in the murder tirade. But we remember the reaction of the government and the opposition when the 4-year-old was shot last year in Commodore by gunmen posing as police. You remember that? They're all in silent now, government, opposition, and everybody. But we come out this morning for everybody and we're going to talk with the I Almighty. I Almighty! When I line up, it's not only Adam Stewart. It is not only that you're literally thin in skin. It's not that you're only literally carry a thin skin, Adam Stewart. It's that you also have a psychological thin skin. Globalists, look at my face, Adam Stewart. Adam Stewart, when I hear say Adam Stewart, block me from the Observer on Facebook. On a daily basis, when I'm comparing news stories, I compare news stories between the Gleaner and the Observer. Now, after Bill Clinton came to Jamaica, who was hosted by Adam and the government as Babsy and her cahoots at the moment. You remember when I published the story and the show I did calling Bill Clinton the rapist, which I maintain. Now Adam and him people them block me from the Observer on Facebook. What I want to ask you, Adam Stewart, can you block me from accessing the Observer on the website? Because for years, me compare story in a Gleaner Observer. All of a sudden, from the Bill Clinton story, me can't see nothing from, can't find Observer, no can hold me search again. Block me on Instagram too, no? Because I don't really go on Instagram much when it comes about news. So block me on Instagram, because I prefer read news article when I normally publish over Facebook. But what I want you to do, Adam, is block me from the website. Block me from accessing the Observer and the website. No, Adam, Tinskin, Stewart, Karen Stewart, come up. Tinkin, Karen Stewart. Since Bill Gates came to Jamaica, before Bill Gates came to Jamaica, you know of Monica Lewinsky. You know of Janita Broderick. You also knew of Paula Jones. In the Paula Jones lawsuit was where Bill Clinton perjured himself, which led to Bill Clinton impeachment. Now, since Bill came to Jamaica, the Epstein file was released. Bill Clinton was seen, Adam, in a photograph naked lying in a pool in Epstein shenanigan. Those shenanigans of Epstein, Bill Clinton, Karen Stewart, are known to have children, minors. there for the purpose of rich men like Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, and the whole lot of them. What's there not for us to ask questions about Bill Clinton credibility and whether you, Karen Stewart, or Babsy Grange provide Bill Clinton with the single and fundle that Bill Clinton is used to? What we not ask, say, Karen Stewart, do you want to ask Bill Clinton while he was lying in the pool of Epstein party, where minors are known to regularly be at those parties? Wouldn't you want to find out from Bill Clinton who he was in the pool with? And I want to ask you, Adam, Karen Stewart, have you ever visited any of Epstein's or Diddy's party? What, we can't ask? No, me say we can't ask. Adam Stewart, Karen Stewart, thinking Karen Stewart. It's not that your skin is literally thin. Psychologically, you're just a thin bastard as well. You, Adam Stewart, who's walking around with stolen property. Because whatever you all want to write up, we know the prominent families of Jamaica wealth came from slavery. Thereby, Adam Stewart, you are walking with stolen property. You, Adam Stewart, is handling stolen property. Like most of you rich white people, you are handling stolen property. Am I lying? Am I lying? Your all wealth come from slavery. Am I lying? Are you not handling stolen property? What is that? What is not there for people to question? What is not there for people to question, Adam Stewart? Bill Gates coming our country. So Bill Clinton coming our country. So we have to ask if we did have to provide Bill Clinton him usual woman and children to finger and fondle with. We entitled to ask so because we bring a rapist and a pedophile in our country. Adam Stewart, thin skin Karen. So if I eat me couldn't black me pan observer, me still go throw at water, Adam Stewart. Me still go throw at water. Why shouldn't we question Bill Clinton in Jamaica? Why shouldn't we question Bill Clinton's sexual appetite? Why? Adam, have you ever been to Epstein Island? Have you ever gone on Epstein yacht? Have you ever visited any of Epstein party? Karen Stewart? Idiot. What I want you to do, don't just block me from Facebook. Block me from the website. And that you fi do. And see if me no still a go talk. See if me no still a go talk. Like Bill Clinton, when you carry a rapist and an impeached pedophile in our country. A Epstein loyalist. What we see, Epstein file have him lay down in a pool at Epstein party where they normally abuse children. Why shouldn't we ask Adam Stewart? Adam Stewart, where you have a hide? Adam Stewart. High Mighty 21 family, we don't have a hide. We no can't be rich people when you mix up in the fuckery where every rich people mix up in. So we go ask and we go talk. So if I block me and think it go hurt me, don't hurt me. It only make me jump in your skin more. Cause my sister, you have something to hide, Adam Stewart. My sister, you have something to hide. So I want to find out if Adam Stewart did visit Epstein Island. And if Adam Stewart and Bill Gates ever visit any party together where children were. One of the questions you, Adam Stewart, as a government ambassador, should be asking Bill Clinton. In the photo release of you in the pool of Epstein party. Can you say, Mr. Clinton, whether or not there were any minors in attendance at that party? Shouldn't you, a government ambassador, given the release of the Epstein file, want to ask those questions, Adam? Hmm? And you take issue with me, John Crow? Hmm? Dead meat eating Adam. Don't think to say on a black me can stop me from talking. Don't think to say on a black me on Facebook can stop me from accessing the Observer. We still want to know when Bill Clinton talks. We still want to know if we provide Bill Clinton no young girl or no picnic when Bill Clinton come on a hotel. We entitled to ask that because we know that Bill Clinton loves play with woman and picnic. So why we not fi ask Adam Stewart? Adam Stewart. Why we not fi ask when we know it's a practice of Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton always in a ring. Why we not fi ask? Them kill Epstein, then release Epstein file. Bill Clinton come out in an Epstein file. In an Epstein party. Naked. Were there any children at the party, Bill Clinton? Adam Holness, Babsy Grange, and the Jamaica government, don't you want to know if there were any children at that party where Bill Clinton was present? We are going to ask. Uno me don't want to know, but we want to know. So if we not bruise, stay out of the hot water region. If we not bruise, stay out of the hot water region. It's simple, very hard. Oh, all right. We're done with you, John Crow. On to the Patsies. Melvin Spence, Minister of Human Rights, Shadow Minister of Human Rights. Fitzgerald Jackson, Shadow Minister of National Security. And Gladys Finkelstein, the leader of the opposition. The government, our government, have just murdered a 4-year-old. The government, our government, the JCF, the JDF, which Andrew Holness commands, have just murdered a 4-year-old. I want to make so much vlogger out here true and tra, and we don't see anything official from the opposition. We don't see anything official from the opposition. We know the government is going to be in total ignorance and play the Benjamin Netanyahu game and blame their onslaught when they carry out upon that woman child. They are going to blame it upon who they say was carrying out gun salute. But you notice nobody no go on like say it happened. $1-4 and $110. You notice nobody no go on like it happened. What did Mark Golden appoint ISAT Human Rights Shadow Minister for? What did Mark Golden appoint ISAT shadow human rights minister for? Because if the brutal slaying of these children aren't human rights, abuse Melvin Spence. The silence Fitzgerald Jackson. Not one word. Not one word from Mark Golden. Not one word. So we depend we own. And also you go. If the government will carry out the onslaught upon the children, if the government, we expect the government will carry out the assault, the brutal assault on children, we expect them to be silent. But we expect the PNP to stand up. We expect the PNP to stand up. Is ISAC saying there's no human rights issue here? Is Fitzjackson saying there's no national security violation here? Is there's no compare and contrast? Because I know JCF do the shooting, you know. The people on the ground maintain the shooting was done by JDF. Browning, the mother of the 4-year-old, commended the police officers who assist her to get the child to hospital because to say JDF never care. JDF just a fire while shot so. I got him say man under bed. But after JDF shoot up the house with a picnic, JDF no go look for the man where they in there shoot at. I've uploaded this video already, but let's listen to a bit of the protest that erupted yesterday morning after the killing of Wednesday night. Andrew Holness. It's Andrew Holness who commands national security. It's Andrew Holness who commands the army and the police. 2 children have been murdered on the first day of the year by the government. It's not a happy new year.
I gunshot, jump him about times.
I can run and I gun too.
Really mother get shot in Grange in Ireland. What kind of art? And then nobody, none of them, one of them not tell me. I will be a lift up the baby. Me a lift up the baby. They go cheat yet. I'm still a fire, not one of them. Not one of the children when I turn back and say, all right, let me look for the baby. I 2 police, man, only 2 police. Say, yeah, they say they have picnic too. And then, yeah, watch the baby dead in there.
Oh, them run with the baby.
Yeah, that's when they said, they said, I did them picture about the baby life would have come back. Yeah, what me tell you, when they say, when the police, when they reach right down the sun, between Granville and Tucker, the police pray with me and hold me and mommy. Hold it. That's when we go, that's when we reach up the hospital and me drop and lick the head. He come and he say, mommy, he open up his eye, you know. But it look like you now go make you. I say, you sure where you say, officer? And then he go there. And then he come back with the 2 dead body there. And he jump up. And when he come, he say, mommy, the baby dead, I know, you know. I say, you sure? I asked him 3 times if he's sure. He said, well, the time over at 8 times, he never met me. At the same time, he started crying. And me start crying. And he said, Mommy, you go give me a phone up and you go come look for you. Because I feel it. Nice to be there. Last time I see police, I tell him 1,000,000 times. Wind up for me. Because they did.
They have the number you say, we call you.
Yeah. If me see him right now, I tell him 1,000,000 thanks. The wind up for me. Because no soldiers, nobody no look for me. None of them no look for me, but you see these 2 police who don't mind me see them right now. I tell them many thanks for what they do.
As part of our responsibility, we assist the process of the grieving through the community safety and security department. So if you're willing, I can take your number too, and then we can stay in touch and we take it from you. Are you willing to give us your number too? You're so willing, then as a part of what we do to contact victim services.
Listen, 5 years, we'll be here next week.
Next week?
Oh God, man. I'm scared to say, well, I want bicycle. I'm going to buy my bicycle for birthday. They tell me what I want for birthday. I love my baby, I love the endlessly. Everywhere I'm here, I boy there. But stop. No. But I would love that boy the endlessly.
No, we can't say no, but the coffee still tell us that.
I know, I'm not thinking they're walking.
Because it's trying to be a dog.
Be a daddy boy that watch you. Want me to go and I said that ball. You want to come behind us. Yeah, if you sleep, I'm not sleep. Never sleep. Yeah, you want me going down the world and come back at about 10, 1 o'clock in the night. Sit down around my family till me come. That's how I feel it in the heart of the soul.
We are, as you said, there's an active investigation, and there must be an investigation, and there must be proof. It is a part of the process, and it should not change.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
No, it's a pure family. Never time money to bury in chair when I'm grandpa.
As they said that there will be communications through the victim services and the construction so all of that will be discussed as we go forward as part of the support system. We have family members. Understand? So
3 family members, 3 persons died in Grandy, 3. The baby and 2 young men. We could have lost the next Prime Minister, the next Governor General, the next Member of Parliament, the next Councillor. We have lost some young person with great potential. And always say, the police or the army must be responsible. You can just come into a committee and just shoot, just turn on the gun. I want to go the ball. That is turn on the gun.
I'm a son of play of the server and protect all of the trust them. We can't trust them. We can't trust them.
Guys, we need some support and in life. We need to buy some credit to top up the life, guys. We need some gift, guys. Please, if you don't want to see, because data is going out, guys. Thank you for your gift.
Running, the first clip their fire. I'm going to find out something for them. They should end up fire. They should end up fire for the first clip empty. We want justice, we don't want no money. Oh, for the first clip empty, they should end up. What they say? Everybody come on when they want in here. What they say that? Oh.
Thank you guys for your gift. Thank you.
Intelligent
Yes, but all they are dealing with us, it's like we're not important. Imagine they shoot and you hear a baby in our house, you see that shoot. What important? Yeah.
And that is why I'm saying to Madam, understand the grief based on what I'm repeating, based on what I'm must be an investigation that will take place. When an investigation takes place, and is unearthed, whatever is necessary to happen, that is all that I can say at this level, because that is
We have 3,500 people on the live. Can't get a couple money gone. Thank you. Yes, darling. Good morning.
No, you're here. That's why we say no chat to none of them. And if they don't get in the cup, you open your mouth and talk to nobody else. And then nasty and no soldier kill your baby. And then they for an investigation. Because then nasty and soldier kill the pitney and now. Because if you with your naked eyes, this soldier kill the pitney, no investigation on the fear. The sorry God was not like man. I know you can't see one soldier be a police in a face. And they know what they can do. 4-year-old, what kind of fame when you get off of a 4-year-old? Not even zero strike to do nothing.
Or we stop blocking the road. We're going to block.
No, we want to block. We would have to block Mr. Troop and big fire night. So then clear if you block back. What kind of human being like where you could have been when you hear the woman, the boss, say the baby get shot and you're running but the woman and still the fire shot in that woman house because no one full force poor people and I will see a man have to walk with blood and with sweat and with tears. The piano sometimes when you get out with money and with the tax come outside, the piano become kill off the future pitney them. And a wicked man, wickedness can't done. I know we kill no father, I know we kill no mother, I know going our police post to contact us on the rat and the front fraud from poor people. On the love poor people and deal with poor people better. We want justice. Wickedness, justice we want. We want 4-year-old can't do that so no could want different articles all us say. If baby get shot and still in our woman yard, the fire shot in our woman house. Kick off the woman door and kick them out our house and go look you no one look Come on now, man. A 4-year-old life got shot because of carelessness and unprofessionalism. Look how wicked, man. The baby could have said, yeah, maybe he could have used one hand. They could have went here when he get the first shot, but he could have went just listen on the baby that might be there. On the show out the whole of the picnic organ. Oh, no wicked and unprofessional. Come on now, man. A wickedness, man. Wicked, man. I'm not thinking about nobody else. Like how me feel the people here on baby. Come here, baby too. Yeah. We never hear a New Year's man in here the gun salute and baby dead. We never hear your baby dead man in here the gun salute and house shoot up. And soldier can kill 4-year-old baby. Man, thank God that you are them man. And gunmen. You can't even know police different from gunmen. You know, them a move on, them a corporate people. Fireworks so hard and when police they come in there, you feel like any boy where you the fucker, any boy will pay for your house. And deal with them your own place, you know. Human have been a couple of those. He live forward back. He bandang and he belly again. And I'm gonna fire shot for the woman board back. Within 2 blood clot fitness. And him and him, all the girls that are gonna say, don't forget, go back in your house. After your house. That means I'm up to your house. And your government out can up to your house. You know? No right. No right, son. No right. Murder, what they murder? I know what they are different. And then a police here. Some of them nice. Number one, they shouldn't have no mask on their face. If you can identify them, they're in the clothes already. But you can identify.
Can you imagine, globalists, the first day of the year, a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old was murdered by the security forces? Many people that talk about the government, you know, because we expect them to be silenced. The opposition and all of the civil society groups, they are all in silence. Nobody no come out. When it was the 4-year-old in Commodore, everybody come out. Everybody Solomon and everybody have something to say. So the reaction in our country when it comes to the killing of children is based on really who pulls the trigger. Because if a gunman out a road pull the trigger, will Horace Strong likely give gun to? It's an outrage. But when a gunman will Horace Strong give legal gun to, there is no outrage. Similarly, with Jamar Ferguson, if I did 23 youths from any community go in a Jamar Ferguson house, go murder him in that brutal way where the police did, it would have created a media storm in the country. When police kill we, even children, it is justified. Now, what could make a police fire on a board house? Even if you think there's criminal in there, isn't there a better way to do a raid than just go all guns blazing? The brutal killing of a 4-year-old of a 10-year-old in our country. The opposition is silence. Civil society is silence. Why did Mark Golden appoint Isaac Buchanan human rights shadow minister? Fitz Jackson, national security shadow minister. Why is Mark Golden silent? The same way the whole of them did silent when Jamar Ferguson. Is Mark Golden and the opposition saying this is okay? Them not find no issue with this police operation. Them not have no question for the government. Them don't feel it for the mother. Like serious? No better herring, no better barren. It's a uni-party. PMP are the same, Labour right are the same. You need 2 foot for walk, left foot and right foot. One a left and one a right. The two of them are still foot. We depend we own Jamaica. Jamaica, we depend we own. Oh. If Ono don't get it by now, say we for we and them for them. And we're going to lose, you know. And we always depend the losing side. I don't know if you don't see it. And we always depend the losing side. The 28 less than 14 PNP ain't doing anything since we elect them. The government is handling the disaster dismally and they quiet. The government, the first day of the year, turned gun on children and they quiet. So what we elect the PNP for? And what was the glory of the other 14 seat whether in Ghana? Can you see or feel the effect of the PNP 100% rise in Parliament? Can you see or hear or feel it? Because I not see it, I not hear it, and I not feel it. Injustice in this country is based on something, not everything. The outrage of people in our country is selective. Because the outrage that they all came out with when the 4-year-old was shot in Commodore, everybody total silent to this 4-year-old, because this 4-year-old and somebody picking it. And this 4-year-old, may have gunman connected to them. So the Benjamin Netanyahu way is for slaughter Palestine. And we slaughter them is because Hamas now listen to it. Why they've been slaughtered. So you have to blame Hamas. Isn't it the same thing the Jamaica state is doing to the people of Jamaica? The same Jamaica state will buy gun, give these poor barefoot boy them who can't buy food. Horace Strong. Allow me to tell. Horace Strong. Am I lying?
One bag of tying up, one bag of this, one bag of poor, I don't know.
Afghanistan style, we come kill off.
When they get so much material, we they tie up themselves, we don't know.
Them are Muslim.
They are Muslim.
Hebrew.
We want justice for fat man. And that's what they talk about. Justice for fat man. And that's what they talk about. We want justice for fat man. Justice for fat man. We don't see man get run. We don't see man get run. We don't run down the man and know the man get and go run.
constituency does Granville comes under in St. James? In the whole of the St. James Biff me bath there. Who is it? Horace Chang, Marlene Malaho Fort, Nikita Burchell, who else? Edmund Bartlett. Who is it? Whose constituency does Granville in St. James falls in?
What human also fit do uno? You can go run down gunman go run and do one of it and kill who
all you man the ball to ratif can't say man tell you man to go suck in my dirty girl.
Get them back in your
I run in the human with him pitney and put one more in the human pitney, dig out the human pitney organs and then later go investigate. Go investigate the soldier we murder with 4-year-old cousin. We want justice. Yeah.
Young DT is saying Dr. Crab. Some people are saying Marlene Malaho Fort, Miss Jam Uptown, and last some you know are saying Marlene Malaho Fort. But West Central St. James. West Central is Marlene. No, hold on. West Central is Marlene and East Central is Ed Bartlett. East and West is Marlene and Ed. We don't understand the demography down the door. Or the pythography or whichever one it is of the setup of the constituency. But government and opposition silence, so whether be Labour or PNP, me expect the same thing from any one of them. Right here now, Labour right or PNP, none no better than the other. Same herring, same barren. Now, here this the asshole of him. How are they sure the bullet come from the soldier weapon? Never mind.
Big bossy hat. Trust me, I don't know what it is. Hat.
Me respond to Marcia Brissett. Just to leave Mark Golden part out of it. So why is it that on support on political leaders, Marcia Brissett, if it's only when it suits them to say something? Why on PNP can't admit say we elect the PNP them to do nothing? Why not can't accept say we'll elect the PNP them to do nothing, and they are doing nothing? Why the whole of them, both Labour Right and PNP, when in Commodore last year, you never see both Labour Right and PNP come out when a 4-year-old did shot. So when Mark Golden and them did, what PNP did come out for then? Why did PNP come out when the 4-year-old was shot in Commodore? You never see them down there? Did you not see PNP in Commodore when the 4-year-old was shot? So how is it Mark Golden not to say nothing now? So why is Mark Golden the opposition leader? Is this not state injustice? Are you saying your elected official ought to stay quiet on state injustice? The unlawful, brutal killing of children, Marcia Brissett? Is that what you're saying? Hey, oh my Lord Jesus, this morning. These are the same people who want you to campaign and support Mark Golden, you know. But me on up on my platform the next election around. Because I see so no go and support for the political masters them. But when it comes to the support of Jamaica people, when the political masters them for silence, inner silence, and silence comfortably and quietly. Are we vloggers in a wonderland, yeah, so fight for PNP, get themselves somewhere. PNP never do nothing much. PNP never do nothing much. Without the support of we in a media land, PNP would have never gained the 14 where they gained because them never work for it. So we are going to talk. The mindset of the people is why Jamaica is doomed to failure. Because labor over there so cater for labor right and labor right business. PNP over here so a cater for PNP and PNP business. And Jamaica left in the middle suffer for lack of attention. Jamaica in the middle suffer for lack of attention. If it is that we not call these political leaders' name when things like these happen, we then put themselves forward for representation for? We then put themselves forward for leadership for? This is the politics that is destroying us. Because we're willing to protect Andrew Holness and Mark Golden. We're willing to protect labor right and PNP and Jamaica down in the middle of suffer. This is the problem. And that make we now go get out of the miry claim where we end up in. Because it's all about Mark Golden and Andrew Holness. Me not Andrew Holness Heights now, my Golden Heights. Yeah, Jamaican. That me I deal with. And when me say PNP, I'm a Golden now do nothing. Them a man rooster, they now lay no egg. Mount Golden and the PNP are rooster. They now lay no egg. So not na hatch. I don't know why they are getting that feeling rather than concern about the child what the government kill. They are concerned about Mount Golden where if everybody know me well, everybody knows that me always really not ready for throw Mount Golden and the PNP up the wall coming up PNP. You never come out and come tell nobody say me a PNP and me a Mount Golden protector. And me I go silence to the PNP doing nothing. We never sign up to nobody with that. So me don't understand why nobody would expect that from me when me and nobody never have them bargain there. Me and them never signed them gang in there. Now we're going to listen to an interview with MPM in Black River. Listen for yourself and judge for yourself. There's enough to chew over.
I'm here with Dr. the Most Honorable Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He's here with us tonight. Yeah, tell us, why was it important for you to ring in the new year here in Black River?
Well, Black River, along with White House and Bluefields and those areas, you could consider this to be ground zero.
But I go say the one thing.
And the town of Black River was decimated. I was here within hours of the hurricane, and the situation could only be described as an atomic bomb of wind and rain on Black River. Totally decimated. And so it was important for me to gather here with the people to show not just solidarity with them, but to give them hope and to give them the commitment that the government will continue to work in their behalf to have the town not just restored, but reconstructed forward better.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you. So having seen the devastation from the viewpoint of our country.
When you listen carefully, if Andrew Holness did not tell us him never like how Black River did look, so him lick it down for fix it in the way how he wanted. Listen for us, so the Prime Minister tell we.
Leader. What does that evoke within you?
So clearly, sorrow, concern for persons who have been displaced. But, it's for me, motivation. The crisis has given me an opportunity, as it should be seen by all Jamaicans, as an opportunity for us to rebuild, but not what was there before, because what was there before is actually a constraint on our development. Where we have located our hospital, that's a constraint on our development. Our road.
Black River sent to the people to hear Andrew Holness tells us Black River did turn up in a way. So if a movie and fix it where to benefit him. No, so the man you're wicked and turn bad. Or you look a bit and turn bad up here.
Roads that are low lying, that's a constraint on our development. The size of the roadways that we have within these areas and how congested they are, that's a constraint on our development. Now is an opportunity for us to build towns where people can actually move without congestion, where there is adequate sidewalk and parking. Things that we all want as modern conveniences, but we can't have it because the old buildings are there. Now is an opportunity for us to truly build what we all want.
So it's an infrastructure.
It's
We're not here. Andrew Holness say we did it in a way We never set good. Set we good, Prime Minister. Set we good. No, sir. Prime Minister set we good.
It's an infrastructure opportunity, but it is also an economic opportunity. Because infrastructure is the basis on which an economy operates. You know, a lot of people are saying, whoa, you know, Black River was doing so well as a town. Black River could do much better if the infrastructure facilitated it. Right? So it's an opportunity, and I want
Young DT, them try to mash up Parity bad, you know, because we are the closest coastline to Black River. You walk from Philly coastline, go straight into Black River. With the 5 miles from Black River, where the river and the sea meet right under the south part of the bridge, and that's where the river and the sea meet. They tried to eliminate Parity off of the map because they know to say which part will live a Parity there. It's not capture land. People own their land. A lot of people have their title. A lot of people live on land that is passed down to them for generations. So the government knows that it's the easiest way of taking our land is using an environmental scare and environmental policies that will come after. The government take a lot of money from India, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and all that lot to build the South Coast tourism. That stretch of coastline from Black River to Treasure Beach is a majority residential owned coastline, which is the only coastline around Jamaica that is not properly structured for tourism, where the white man and the multinationals can wire off until we say we can walk on the beach. We have a long stretch of free beach on the southwest coast there. This is the problem. This is the problem.
every Jamaican to see this as an opportunity. So what we did, number one, seeing it as an opportunity, is to go out and get the resources. So I went to the G20, met with all the important multilateral leaders, and managed to secure $6.7 billion in loans and grants at concessionary terms that will facilitate an overall infrastructure and economic plan for the redevelopment of all these areas. But more than that, so it's not just a reconstruction effort, it's a resilience building effort, because what it also showed is the weakness, not just in these areas, but right across Jamaica. You know, God forbid the hurricane had hit elsewhere. I'm not even going to say where, but let's say it didn't come to Black River, but it, hit, Kingston or so. The devastation.
Jamaica people, take this as a warning. The Prime Minister always speak in subliminal terms. Take this as a warning of a hurricane as serious as Melissa or worse to hit us again. Take this as a warning, you hear? Remember Andrew Holness talked back where?
That a Category 5 hurricane would have caused could be a discontinuity event for government. And therefore, what we have to do is use this now as an opportunity to build resilience even in areas that were not impacted. So, for example, the Sandy Gully, that's an area that is a weakness.
Yeah, sure.
And we have to build resilience there. All the areas of the seafront which need revetment work, those are weaknesses. We have seen the collapse of local governments, of police stations, of first responders, weaknesses in terms of our ability to do airlift. All of these are areas that we have to build in order to withstand that other hurricane which is on its way already.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So it's been an entire
Take
2
it as
months.
a warning.
No longer just frowns. It smiles on people's faces now. How does that make you feel?
Well, I'm very heartened to see the turnout here. One thing I can tell you, Jamaicans are resilient naturally, so they are building, they are starting, they are doing their own thing. They're eyeing the government.
Listen here now, listen here.
We're coming very quickly with the grads, but the accountability process, I think we are at almost there with that now. So we're going to do the grants very early in January, and so it will be a large multi-billion-dollar program, and that in itself is an economic stimulus. Because people are going to be rebuilding roofs, people are going to be using it to restart business.
So going to be used
it's going to go back in the economy.
So many things. Last question, I keep getting the time signal. Very last question. What's your New Year's hope for Black River for St. Elizabeth?
Well, my New Year's hope for Jamaica is that we will keep the murder rate low. We are a low 700. That's the lowest in 31 years, 1993, 1994. And my wish is that we keep that low. The objective is to get to the regional average, which is about 15 per 100,000. Secondly, is to get economic growth. Great news. The last quarter, we had a 5% growth. That's the highest growth we have had in a little while. So we want to return the economy to growth. It's going to be very difficult, being that we were hit by this disaster, but it's quite doable. And then peace. I mean, it's one thing to reduce murders. It's another thing to deal with violence and the dysregulated behavior of many of our citizens, the false information that is creating all kinds of deviant behavior and outlooks. So we need peace in the society. If you get those things, peace with a good focus on investment and infrastructure, you will begin to see the actual outward transformation in people and lives in Jamaica.
That's a great note on which to end this interview. Thank you so much, PM Holness.
Great. Happy New Year, Jamaica. God bless you all. Health, peace, happiness, prosperity, and productivity.
Move, Jankro. Dog shit. Dog shit. Move. Move. Dog shit. Move. No. Before we go to the war, because, the war between the church and the Freemason over the disaster money intensified. Before we go to that, though, we have a message for Andrew Holness.
Mr. Brogard, or Mr. Andrew Holness, or Mr. Dr. Andrew Holness, or what you want blood clot name, I don't really care. Then, I go ask you a few questions now. Big man. Saying because me have a right to ask questions, As much as you always say we are come with this and we are come with misinformation and miss that and miss that. You understand? Me need to ask you a question because there is a lot of answer missing. You understand? So this is the question I want to ask you now, boss. Why? All the time when you make your overseas chip them, if you go give speech, or if you go henka like a son dog, then you always say Jamaica this and Jamaica approve this and Jamaica with this. Did you ask me any permission, brother? If you go call up Jamaican people name in your bangarang, Jamaica is so loved all over the world, and because of you, Jamaica go be one of the most hated nations. See, because I see you going to Israel the other day. And you go say, Jamaica condemn the attack on Israel from Iran. Which Jamaican did tell you that? Look at what fuckery Israel are going with this Palestine them. You think so we are with Israel for do all of them genocide? You want to talk about Jamaica condemn this and Jamaica. Me see you go to England again and you walk in. Saying because you want to go suck up to the blood clot king. And go tell the king what Jamaican people, they love the queen. When will they tell you that? Why you always go and I try to talk for you? We have a mouth and talk. No, you go down. You go on a big meeting just the other day.
right? And then you're going to call up Jamaican people name again. Because say Jamaica this and Jamaica that and Jamaica sacrifice. What sacrifice you talk about? Because I need to know what sacrifice you talk about, you know. I need you know to tag him in this because I need some answers from this man. All right. If you check on the light below, you get
the same sacrifice when just commit hours after midnight. A day sacrifice that the Prime Minister talk about. The blood of our innocent children, what the Prime Minister take in our country to keep the evil spell going on. And that him attack.
when you see one part right panny where they tell you say Jamaica appear must be 50 billion US, something like that. So you get it little in every month bill. You pay one little thing. See? JPS is 100%. See? Them say Jamaica own. One time me hear say 19% and then me hear say 20%. You understand? Me want somebody to correct me this so. Me know say one Japanese country supposed to own 40%. I'm not sure if Canada own the next 40%. Right? You say only 350 million US to restore back normalcy with the light. Then, if you won 20%, why you want to loan the people who won 40% money? And of them should have give you money. And them should have give you money. You understand? A JPS should have give you 200 or 300 million to fix up back your country, brother, because them want more share. See, them should have give you money for build house for people, for buy black tank for people, and for feed people. Because all of this disaster, when I see go on as much as 2 local light posts drop down and 2 local wire drop down. JPS, I rob people from behind there, I need till blood clot now. Me hide upon my head top. Right? I never hear say JCBS make no contribution to Jamaica. So why you want to take up the money now? Well, if you fix back the country and if you fix the road and all kind of something now, and take it for loan JPS. Eh? Me I try to tell you all the while. So what more time when you come make on a big talk and a big blood clot speech and make on a promises all the while. You know. You realize that Jamaican people live without all of them fuck with them when you come a promise. Eh? You don't realize. So now you take up the money now where the country insure. What if you fix back the country, you want to bring normalcy to the country. Feeling one fucking giant, and then you have people on here suffer. Eh? How whole heap of people at Jamaica don't have light. And people still live. But people need food and shelter. So that 150 million there. Because to my understanding, at 200 million JPS are getting up. Zin?
Yeah, because OUR is also freeing up $50 million US to them as well.
When you see the money coming, because I feel like the insurance money, as me I say. See, I want to see money coming and I don't know how to thief it, right? How you're thinking about Darrell Vaz, don't know how to thief the money, right? So no study one we know I tell Jamaican people but not go lend JPS, and then after that we don't hear a bell ring about it.
Money laundering.
You think remember one time, me hear you say out of your mouth a couple years ago, say una go put some money somewhere for Jamaica. Me never 300 million or a 30 million US. Me no remember, I me no hear gunfire about them money then. Some Jamaican people think about what me I say. Right? The two big people they own 40% each. And them should have make contribution or lend the Jamaica government money to fix back the country. Not the man who won 20%. Fear put up 200 million. Lend the giant them. While people there still live on the blood clot tarpaulin and zinc. See, they all know. Man, how stop in a bush down there, so. Same way. And people house that blow off a tile, them have a tile tapalin. And you have 100 and blood clot, 50 million. People are like lamp. You understand? People are like lamp. I get self-charge things and people still a live out a door. And the tree and the tapalin. And y'all in JPS 150 million. You see people like Uno, man. You see people like Uno. Uno debt now go nice. Uno debt now go nice. No things are not go lucky enough to have a heart attack around and shoot now no drop down a blood clot dead. Uno go dead slowly for no blood clot foot up.
That's our New Year's wish for you, Andrew Holness, is that you die from your foot up. Hey, Jesus. And you all the man say why you die from your foot up. Now, we're going to go to the money squabble. The money squabble continues. The money squabble.
MP Everald Warmington has fired back at church leaders who blasted him for objecting to the government's proposal.
The people who are lying in disaster zone or in the swelter of shit and piss from rats, from the element, for night Jew. For night Jew. And the church, the disgraceful church, the obiawoking, fornicating, adulterous, child abusing church. The best thing the church can do is out a war over disaster money. Jamaica, you think you can get more disgraceful, more way reach? The biggest squabble the year end with is the Freemason and the church squabbling over disaster money. And them are go in a church, go preach and pray, you know. Them are go do it. Because one the wicked, we go listen to them and throw the offering, give them. One no see so wicked more than the politician them and the pastor them, you know. Uno wickeder than them because of uno wickedness a propel and maintain for them wickedness. So the bad believes the politician and pastor alone wicked and uno the people of Jamaica will sit down and take the trample and the abuse. No wicked just like them. In fact, uno even little wickeder. If you feel look funny, uno the people uno little bit wickeder than the politician and the pastor them. Because the politician and the pastor them have an interest and an intention in wickedness. They profit from wickedness. Where you get out of it, Jankro? You wear the best dress and best hat and heels to church. You the healthy offering and tithe thrower. You, the vote seller and the chicken back eater, the rum drinker, the KFC and patty and cocoa bread nyama. What have you gotten out of it? You see the luxury life of the pastors. You also see the luxurious life of our politicians. Won't you get out there? Barring the liquor belly full. Barring the liquor scratch me palm. Won't you get? Why only not come out come war over for no money? The church out here. Careless Jamaica people will follow up church and politics. Most of them in other predicament here, you know. And only will follow up church and politics. Most of them were involved in this disaster predicament. Uno will follow up church and politics. Church and politics out here war over uno disaster money. Where uno there? Hmm? When no one come out, come argue about phone or share to. All private company get. And when we talk, we don't want to call on the leaders them name. Hmm? You see the government standing in front of our eyes, about even the pastors, and as something where uno, the flock, the sheeps of the congregation. Uno comfortable with it? That your pastors and bishop and archbishops are being silent by a government who wants to bring his antichristism into our country, his Baptism, his legalization of his Obiaism, his attack on God. Do you understand what you're getting yourself into? You can't go on the church and the Freemason at war over disaster money.
MP Everald Warmington has fired back at church leaders who blasted him for objecting to the government's proposed $75 million spend to help churches rebuild after Hurricane Melissa. Members of the clergy have indicated Mr. Warmington has no authority to object to the financial assistance or speak on behalf of churches. However, in doubling down on his position, Mr. Warmington said the church misunderstood his statement.
I spoke on behalf of the constituency and never attempt to speak on behalf of the church. But it is clear this is why the church is in decline.
Yes, Swami.
Because I can't be blamed or at fault when you have these self-appointed leaders of churches.
Self-appointed leaders, come to the front of the class. You self-appointed leaders, come to the front of the class. Want me have a message?
Who are incapable of comprehending a simple statement made by me.
Mr. Warmington also responded to suggestions that $75 million could be taken from the National Housing Trust (NHT). For the MP, NHT funds should only go towards supporting contributors.
National Church Trust or Church Fund. There are contributors to the Housing Trust who are not able to get loans because the Housing Trust said they don't have no points to get these loans. So how do they find points to give loans to churches? And churches have billions of dollars in their accounts, in the banks. So the church needs loans or funding for the repair. They can always go to the bank to borrow against the money they have in the bank, or borrow against the vast properties that they have in Jamaica.
News now, government MP.
About time somebody stand up to these junkro. It is about time somebody stand up to these junkros called the churches, who continually leash on the people. It's about time people call them out. We don't have shelter to put people in till we end up in a predicament where government evict people from shelter. We're 2 months on. Government don't provide alternative accommodation for people who have been left homeless and displaced. And these disgraceful churches, as Everard Warmington called them, and truly so, appointed leaders, they have no shame. I want you to read this document. You can find it on the US State Department website. It's one of Marco Rubio document that was released in September. America First Global Health Strategy. You should want to familiarize yourself with that document or even ask AI to take out the key parts of that document for you. And if you read this document, you would also want to ask Andrew Holness, what on earth has he given up for that $6.7 billion? That's where we ended this morning. Marcus Garvey says, Jamaica, unite or perish. The government is turning its guns on our children. If you don't see the need to unite, we certainly will perish. Thank you very much for being here with us this morning on Global TV. Do join us back this evening. Today Friday, isn't it? Yes. Do join us back this evening for the people's point of view. Thank you very much. Good morning and good afternoon from Global TV.
Too long in our little ghetto, run keep going on less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night, we gonna bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way, prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime, fight down war and crime. Say Rastafari, war and crime, and do the righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, Jah Rastafari, and we love Jah, Jah Rastafari, save all people. And we love Jah, we love Jah, Jah Rastafari, we love Jah, Jah Rastafari, preserve all people. Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as a watching man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while we penalize day or night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and crime, fight down war and crime. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. And we love Jah, me love Jah, Jah Rastafari, me love Jah, Jah Rastafari, preserve all. Me love Jah, Rastafari.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.